Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Miss B with Be More Bouillon, turning dreams into destinations, one face, one body, and one hard time at a time. So I'm guessing that this morning everyone has a Monday morning face. Hopefully it is a face full of smiles. We are coming up on week 6 of my weight loss journey. Right now, I've been doing good for 5 of those 6 weeks. So my first week, if you haven't watched my previous videos, my first week I did not follow any food plan. I also need to let you guys know that according to this video channel and the weights that I have down, I had already lost 20 pounds before I decided to go ahead and document it. So at this point, I'm down 50 pounds and I can tell a difference, but I feel almost as if it was cheated because 20 of those 50 was water weights. However, 30 of those pounds was straight not eating as much as I used to. And people say that a lot, but I think it's very important to have a food journal because I can tell you I'm not eating as much, but then I get on the scale and it's telling me I gained weight. So in my opinion, I would say for me, I think for me it's 7 pounds of water weight in a day. So if I take my fluid pill like I supposed to, by the end of the day, I could put on 7 pounds of just like water, food, etc. So let's not worry about the pounds too much. My inches, to be honest with you, and 50 pounds at my size is not a lot going down. I cannot say that I have new clothes, I need new clothes, or any of that. It's just that the clothes that I had, they're not tight anymore. I don't have that muffin top anymore. So that's just my experience coming from a size 32 to 34, and now I'm probably in like a 30, 32. So, and women's. I wish it wasn't men. But anyway, I just feel like I feel like I want to educate more. I want to bring value. My weight loss journey is going good. The hardest part of my weight loss journey is just dealing with all the empty time where I used to be eating, the empty time where I would like eat and then lay down and go to sleep because I ate so much. And so now I have a lot of hours in the day after work that I have to fill with something positive. So I've been hanging out with friends a little bit after work, and that's been helpful with socializing. And then because I know when I go home, it's going to be just me. So hanging out with friends is helping to fill out some of this time. I need to be studying for my test. I could be doing that, but that's the stuff you don't want to do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of empty time that I'm not using food as a drug. I'm not eating too much. And you're supposed to just go on with your day and go on with your life, which is what I'm doing. But it's just so much emptiness because, like, my friend is not there anymore. And since I've been on Wegovy, my first 3 weeks, I felt nothing. I felt a little bit at week 4. Now that I'm at week 6, I feel a little bit. I am on 0.50. It's just a little bit. I still get hungry. And the Phentermine is helping until the Wegovy gets to where it is supposed to be. So I'm very grateful for my healthcare providers for helping me with that. And I want to say this. So in my experience, I have nothing against people who want to lose weight naturally because I did that for years, but I kept yo-yoing and I'm just tired of yo-yoing. So I'm trying the medication assisted approach to my weight loss, and it has taken away the cravings. As long as I eat clean, it's taken away the cravings. I don't crave things I shouldn't have. And I use a food journal. I personally use Lose It because I have a lifetime membership, but I am a member of my FitnessPal. I just don't log into my FitnessPal anymore because their lifetime membership is more expensive than Lose It. But I think it's very important to track yourself because, like, I don't want my calories coming from soda. I want it to come from water or Kool-Aid or something diet. So when I'm on my weight loss journey, I have to be very careful about juices and sodas, especially even if they diet. If water is best. I want to get off soda completely, but I did have a soda yesterday. I had a 12 ounce and it was delicious. So I want to talk about the difference between a lifestyle change and a diet. So in my opinion, the biggest difference between a diet and a lifestyle change is that a diet is something you're getting on and getting off. It's temporary. You're doing it for an event, a wedding, a graduation. It is solely meant to be temporary. A lifestyle change is when you don't have XYZ anymore. So when you don't have XYZ anymore, for example, I just love this example. If you are a certain religion and your religion don't eat pork, when you go to so-and-so party, you take your lifestyle with you and you don't eat pork. If you are a vegetarian, you're a vegetarian all the time. You don't eat meat on the weekends or binge on meat in the weekends. You basically have given up that lifestyle of meat. So you have to think of a lifestyle change like that. It's not what you can do without, it's what you must do without. So for me, I don't do sugar. I would like to get to where I don't do bread at all, but I try to stick to breads that grow out of the ground. I kind of like to follow the paleo, which is they call it the caveman diet, where you just eat things that grow in the ground and you eat animals. And that's what I like most. That's the way that I have lost weight best without medication assisted treatment. So getting rid of the sugars and the carbs, like babies, ain't no way around that. It's just no way around it except to make your food good for you. Get all your favorite fruit and vegetables and eat them fruits and vegetables that's your favorite. And that is how I stay on, because if I don't eat my favorite and I don't season it well, I'm not going to stick to it, and every restaurant will call to me. And another thing that's been helpful for me is to carry my lunch with me instead of like my dinner too. Instead of saying I have when I get home, like today I wish I had brought my dinner because I know I got to hang out till about 2 o'clock. I eat breakfast at about 6 o'clock. So that's like 8 hours between breakfast and lunch. But I do have a protein bar just in case I feel like I can't make it until I get home. And I have a protein shake that I also have in my purse that will help hold me from the restaurants here in Greenville, North Carolina. They are everywhere. Restaurants are everywhere. So keeping a food journal and thinking about in advance what you're going to do with that free time, that you are not going to be obsessing over your drug of choice. And we all know how addiction goes. If you pick up once, it's like you can't stop. It's best to not take the first compulsive bite. I come from a 12-step background. I love the 12-step rules and the group setting, the fellowship in these 12-step programs helps people. And people that work in groups seem to do better with any goal that they have when they're doing it with others and not doing it alone. So when it comes to the weight loss, if you have problems connecting with people or you kind of don't want it to be publicly known, you can definitely go into my group, Be More Bouillon Health and Fitness. You should be able to find that group. It should be a yellow banner with a picture of me on there, and it's private, so it's let me in. I'll let you in there. And also, if you have had surgery or are considering surgery, I have a group called My Bariatric Life. It's public. I know you can find that. So y'all make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram, it's Lady Trucker Gets Fit, and on YouTube it's Be More Bouillon, and on Facebook it's Miss B and also Be More Bouillon. So again, we talked about today lifestyle changes, the difference between a diet and a lifestyle change. We talked about tracking our meals today in the food planner, and I shared that I use Lose It, but you can find me on my Fitness Pal. And if you want to be my friend on my Fitness Pal, just shoot me a message down in the comments, and I will definitely start logging my food in both places and just take a look at the comparison of when both the apps say that I'm going to reach my goal weight. So I love Lose It because at the end of your logging for the day, it tells you when you are predicted to reach your goal weight. So I kind of like that. And I like that Lose It was more colorful than my Fitness Pal was. I just like colors. It's not a big deal. But I lost 80 pounds using my Fitness Pal. And my Fitness Pal gives you less calories than Lose It. However, I learned that you can go into Lose It and set your calorie budget where you want it at. And I like mine at 1,400. However, I'm meeting a deadline of trying to lose 20 pounds by March the 20th, or as much as I can. So I've been dipping it down from 1,400 to 1,200, and it's really hard. So I'm seeing myself eating 2 meals and 2 snacks at 1,200 calories, 1,200 to 1,400 calories. That is what I am doing. And so I typically have, like I said, I have a protein shake when I first wake up at between 2 and 4 a.m. I have breakfast at 6. I eat lunch about 2, 12, never at 12, but between 1 and 2. And then I eat again. I have a snack or something before I go to bed. So this wasn't possible for me consistently without medication-assisted treatment from the doctors. It's made my road a lot less treacherous. It's helping with the hunger, but you still got to work on your behaviors, people. You still have to find something to fill that time with, whether it's talking on the phone, doing Candy Crush, playing your PlayStation, playing cards with other people. But you have to find something to fill up that time, or you're going to get bored and you're going to eat. That's just it. It's just like any other drug addiction. When you're getting off of it, you have to fill up that space with something. So I feel like I have shared everything I can with you guys this week. But I cope with my emotions with acceptance and nonviolent actions. I don't binge anymore. I don't curse people out. And I just try to stay away from anyone that's a trigger for me. Just minimize it. Hey, how you doing? And keep it moving. I ain't got to the stage when somebody hating on me, or one coworker did say that she felt she could see I was losing weight, but I don't know if I personally wouldn't know a hater if I seen it, because I'm doing me. When you're doing you, you don't have time to look at what other people are or are not doing. And another thing, when you focus, people around you can be eating pizza or whatever. Like my coworkers had cupcakes for Valentine's Day, and I just didn't want it because I'm doing so well. I'm fighting so hard. I'm trying so hard. Forget that cupcake. And it was uncomfortable for me to watch everybody eating it, right? But I had to focus on me and my journey. This is what I got to do for me. And them people, they're not carrying my weight. So that's it. That's what I got to say. So talk to your doctor about medication-assisted treatment for weight loss. If you feel like you can't be consistent, if you feel like after 3 days or 3 weeks, you're just tired of being hungry, because that's what would get me. I get tired of being hungry now. I don't want to keep feeling no torture. Well, I can go to the store and get me something now. I ain't got time for this. However, water. And I can tell you, but I like my Kool-Aid packs, because water by itself, I ain't there yet, but I do drink it by itself to help me not guzzle it down so quickly. However, y'all, like I said, join my group, like, share, follow, and I will see you guys next week. And thanks for everybody who watched. I love you all. Mwah.